is kind of, why do I do this work? Well, for me, it gives me life, number one. I want to say it for me personally. It gives me life. It gives me hope. I do this work because I can actually see a light at the end of the so-called tunnel. I do this work because for the first time in my life, I actually believe that we can undo racism. There's no question in my mind. The reason why I do this work is when I do this training, when I do this organizing, I see light bulbs go in people's minds. I work with people who are 70, 80, and even 85 that come to the training have told me if I'd had this training before I started doing all this social justice work, I could have been more effective in this work. I do this work because I've seen people's lives change. I've seen my life have changed. I feel more human than ever before. I feel like I'm making a contribution than before. It has stimulated my thinking like never before. It gives my mind faith, and not it gives me an inner faith, and I feel like I have a responsibility and a duty to lift my brothers and sisters up. That's just something. One time I used to dread it, but right now I have a responsibility and a duty, and I have a responsibility and duty to push everybody else, to do it. I can do constructive critique in a way that's respectful and not put somebody down. I've learned how to do that, and it's one of the most wonderful experiences. The workshop, every time I do a workshop, I don't feel like I'm doing a workshop. I feel like I'm engaging in human beings. I feel like I'm in a community meeting. Even though people call it a workshop, I feel like I'm in a community meeting where I'm talking to a constituency right there. I'm talking to people about doing organizing, and whether the issue is housing, health. I think I'm organizing all these workshops to eventually come together to deal with some of the injustice. I don't know, at this point, I think it's keeping me alive in more ways than one. People say, to retire, I don't know what I can do. And I get ill or something, I'm hoping my mind allows me to do something in the bed, or do something in a wheelchair. I'd have to get over whatever illness I got to get my mind with that, but I'm hoping that I can keep doing something, like Dr. Jim Dunn was the co-founder. Jim was diagnosed with multiple myeloma, and they gave him 6 months. He lived 3.5 years after that, and every day he traveled in a wheelchair. I pushed him in a wheelchair. I carried his bags, and so it kept the work going. So I'm real excited about the work that I've done over the years, and why do I do this work.